There are moments in the world of K-dramas that feel like fiction until they start blurring into reality. Moments when two of Korea's biggest stars step into the spotlight, not just as icons of their own fame, but as part of something bigger. Something that might be real. And in 2025, that moment seems to belong to Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo. Two names that stand at the very top of the Korean entertainment industry. Two stars with careers that span decades, with global fan bases, critically acclaimed dramas, and lives that have always intrigued the public. And now, they're at the center of a growing storm. A storm filled with whispers, headlines, Instagram posts, and fan theories. Because people are starting to ask the question, are Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo just colleagues? Or has their connection grown into something more? Let's go back to the beginning. It was 2011 when Lee Min-ho casually mentioned Song Hye Kyo during an interview. The question was simple: who is your ideal type? And his answer: Song Hye Kyo. No hesitation. No second thoughts. At that time, she was already a household name, having starred in legendary dramas like Autumn in My Heart, Full House, and Worlds Within. Her reputation was that of elegance, grace, and quiet strength. And for Lee Min-ho, who was then rising to superstardom with City Hunter, it was a bold and respectful nod. Fans took note, but nothing came of it, at least not publicly. Years passed. Lee Min-ho became an international icon, thanks to roles in Boys Over Flowers, The Heirs, and Legend of the Blue Sea. He became known for his charisma, his tall frame, and his unique ability to portray both strength and vulnerability on screen. Song Hye Kyo continued her reign as one of Korea's most beloved actresses. Her emotional depth in Descendants of the Sun won her awards, and her natural chemistry with co-stars kept the public enchanted. In 2017, she married her Descendants co-star Song Joong-ki. Their wedding was a national event. But in 2019, just 2 years later, the news of their divorce broke. Fans were heartbroken. The media speculated endlessly. And through it all, Song Hye Kyo remained poised and silent. Then, something interesting happened. Fans began to revisit Lee Min-ho's old interview. That moment when he named her as his ideal type. Was it just a passing thought? Or something deeper? By 2020, the internet was buzzing with theories. Fans began connecting dots. Some noticed that Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo attended similar brand events. Some pointed out how they often traveled to similar locations, sometimes within days of each other. And then came social media, the true playground for K-drama sleuths. In April 2024, Lee Min-ho uploaded a vlog. A simple, peaceful moment at the beach. The next day, Song Hye Kyo posted a photo on Instagram, also at the beach. The same beach? It looked that way. The same time? Possibly. A coincidence? Maybe. But to fans, it felt like more. They called it a love-instagram. And it wasn't the first time. This wasn't just one shared moment, it was part of a pattern. Subtle similarities in their posts, matching moods, cryptic captions, even their fashion, sometimes similar, sometimes complementary. To casual observers, it was nothing. But to devoted fans, it was a love story unfolding silently. Then came the Paris rumors. In late 2024, a video began circulating online. A blurry clip of a man and woman walking together through the streets of Paris. Some said it was Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo. Others disagreed. But before long, the speculation had turned into headlines. Secret wedding in Paris. Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo spotted wearing matching rings. Are they finally going public? It was the story fans had waited for. But it came with no confirmation. No photos. No agency statement. Just rumors and silence. Their agencies quickly denied everything. There is no truth to the wedding story. They are not dating. They are just friends. And yet, fans weren't convinced. Why? Because even after the denials, the signs kept coming. In early 2025, the two stars were spotted again, this time at Incheon Airport. Both were reportedly headed to New York Fashion Week. Again, they weren't photographed together. But their schedules matched, and insiders claim they were seated close at one of the shows. Then there's their public interaction, or the lack of it. Despite crossing paths often, they never appear in selfies together, never interact on social media, never acknowledge the rumors. And that silence, that's what fans find most intriguing. Because sometimes the lack of denial says more than words. Professionally, both actors remain at their peak. Song Hye Kyo's latest project, Dark Nuns, released in early 2025, shows her in a completely new light, playing a fierce exorcist facing supernatural forces. The role earned critical acclaim and proved once again why she's considered one of Korea's greatest actresses. Meanwhile, Lee Min-ho starred in When the Stars Gossip, a unique sci-fi romance about a space traveler falling in love on a cosmic journey. The drama became a streaming hit and introduced him to a new generation of international fans. And yet, despite their busy careers, the rumors persist. There's even talk that the two may be considering a joint drama in late 2025 or early 2026. One producer allegedly pitched a script tailored specifically for them, a romantic melodrama about two people reunited by fate after years apart. No official announcement has been made, but fans are already imagining the chemistry. So where does the truth lie? Is it all just fantasy? A dream pairing created by hopeful fans? Or is there something real happening behind closed doors? Here's what we know. Lee Min-ho once called Song Hye Kyo his ideal type. They've appeared at the same events, at the same times. Their Instagram posts often align in curious ways. Agencies continue to deny any romantic involvement. There's no confirmed dating history. No public photos together. No collaboration, yet. But facts aren't always what spark belief. What sparks belief is hope. And what these two stars represent, together, is something powerful. Elegance and charisma. Maturity and mystery. The kind of pairing that K-dramas are built around. So, is it real? Are Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo quietly living a love story far from the public eye? We may never know for sure. Until one day, maybe they stop walking separately and begin walking side by side. Until they pose together, act together, or even speak the truth. But for now, we watch, we guess, we imagine. Because in the world of K-dramas, sometimes the best love stories aren't the ones written by screenwriters, but the ones we discover in real life. From rumors to reality, time will tell.